I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Like Superman. I gotta get a pump.
Yeah, take a moment.
Look at us, man. Like Superman.
That weight is more than what Flavio Boccanini weighs, our other guest professional on the show, and Kevin's doing it for repetitions. Good job, Kevin.
Yeah. Every drop, every ounce, every piece of energy within me.
The experience of being much stronger than everybody else, I think that's an unbelievable experience. You feel richer. You feel that sooner or later that you can do anything.
Today is Saturday. We are in September 6th. And we're going to do some shoulders today. We're actually going to follow an Athlete X video for our rear delts, focusing on just the rear delts. And maybe the last exercise I do today will be a military press, because that's kind of gets different heads of the shoulder. I like having shoulders on one day. Before, when I was trying to fit in too many muscle groups in one day, it was just a pain in the neck. I thought that I was, number one, risking overtraining much more easily, and I didn't get the volume that I was looking for. Like I've been doing this high volume, high rep, high set routine. After I was inspired by Dr. Nash Joshik. I think that's how you pronounce his name. This guy talks about Serge Nubret and how he met him, and he changed his fitness routine completely just by watching how he trains. And he used to do like a high intensity Mike Mentor style training protocol before, and he just got doughy. He wasn't really getting the gains that he thought he would, like a bodybuilder would. So when he changed his routine up, it was like a really good thing for him. It really helped him to start making more gains. And since I've done the same thing, I can't tell you. I have to do before and afters and stuff. I'll do that later. This is too early in the journey still, in my fitness journey. But I have to show you the gains in my legs are incredible. Even last Sunday, which to me was a bad workout because I kind of like had to tap out early because it was too. I felt like myself getting overtrained. Even that workout, I was sore for at least 4 or 5 days after, and I made gains on my legs. My legs look bigger. I can see the muscle. For my arms, I see my triceps definitely got size on them. It's hard to see in this webcam as much, but I can see a difference in my tris and my bis from doing the high rep, high set style workout. I haven't trained chest in a month. And the next workout's going to be for chest. And then we're going to rotate through again. There's 4 upper body workouts, 4 lower body workouts in the course of a month. And I'm really stretching that because I'm trying to make this a weekend warrior only workout where I don't work out during the week at all. I actually find that doing the high volume like I'm doing, it's great to have all that rest time. Because I notice, like, over the course of the week, if I'm getting good sleep and I'm eating properly, I'm seeing the gains, I'm seeing the muscle growth. So I'm happy about that. So, like I said, we're gonna do rear delts and stuff. But first, I want to kind of remind you of my free testimony book, a free testimony book called Jesus Lifts. It's on my website, fazgarcia.com/free-book. and you can check it out. It's 14 testimonies of Jesus Christ, how people came to Christ and their whole story about it and in detail as to how it happened. And a lot of times these people were atheists. These people were believers in other faiths, Jewish, uh, even Ankankar, soul travel. It's crazy. It doesn't matter what the religion is. It's people come to Christ from all over the world, from all different faiths, and you really don't see that phenomenon happening in any other faith system or religion, you could say. So I think that's worth mentioning, and it's really it's for free. Like I said, I'm making zero. I don't even collect donations for the book. I get volunteers to help edit the testimonies. I already have the testimonies, and I'm trying to get more of people who are trying to like share their testimony of faith. And then eventually what I do is I transcribe it using like AI, but then I have to go with a fine-tooth comb and I have to go and edit it by hand or have a volunteer help edit it by hand to make sure that it's true to the original audio. That's the difficult part about it. But like I say, if you derive any benefit from these testimonies of faith, definitely I'm looking for volunteer editors to help edit some of these testimonies. I have over 200 altogether. So, it's going to be good. So, volume 1 is out. I want to put volume 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 out. I'll probably at least be able to get to 7, if not 8, 9, and 10. So that should be good. Hey, Boxing Love 1. What's up? How are you, man? Day's going good. I'm trying to get shoulders in today. I don't know if you're going to work out with me today, but that would be cool if you did. Be a lot cooler if you did. Can you catch that movie reference? Catch that movie reference. So, like I said, we're going to do shoulders. We're going to do it in a way. I have to change up the camera. I'm be sitting down on this, and I'm going to be doing an exercise. I'm watching Athlete X on YouTube. I'm sure you've seen this guy. Sometimes I like to change up my workouts, and I think Jeff Cavalier is a good dude, and he has good insights on different exercises. I haven't done these 2 exercises ever before, but he says that they're the best for rear delts. We'll see about that. I'll give you my opinion. So let's watch his video first.
Sitting is actually part of the solution, because when you sit, you actually take away some of the momentum that you're using.
So he's doing it.
Dumbbells up.
Not really a fly.
Focused exercise for your rear delts. It's not a good.
Almost like a lifting in a Y position.
I'm also calling it a reverse fly, because you don't want to be flying the weights behind you. In other words, when we think about flies, we think about the wrist and the dumbbell and how we can get them as wide and far away from our body, traveling back behind us. That's not enough. Remember, I said you're missing the extension component. So what you really want to do is think of it as a rear delt row. In that case, your focus will shift to the elbows and how you can get them back behind your body. And when you do that, good things start to happen, because you get that extension of the shoulder. And that is a key component of activating the rear delts. One that you're missing every single time you do a rear delt fly, because you just don't get them past the plane of your body. Now, if you can keep your elbows.
We're going to try that movement. I've never done it before. I've never seen anybody do it. This might be one of those exercises that's just like a trendy exercise that it's just to get views, like, oh, try this new delt exercise. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it, but let's try it. So let's see here. Let me change the camera here. It's a little bit lower. Let me lower this. All right, so We're gonna do this exercise, and I'll tell you what I think about it. Hopefully, I do it correctly. I'm watching this video here. It kind of goes like this. I don't want to hit the mic. Kind of like that, I think. Not a fly, he said. His hand position is like that. Okay, I'm kind of feeling it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a set of this, and then I'll give you my thoughts. All right, so my thoughts on the first set of doing this new exercise. He calls them dumbbell reverse rows. That's kind of a complicated. There should be a better name for it. For an exercise like that, which is kind of complicated to explain, they should be called like shock rows or something like easy to remember. But anyway, I did feel it over here in my rear delt, and I was looking in the mirror to confirm. Definitely feeling the rear delt. Rear delt, by the way, is right here in this area. This is your anterior delt in the front, and this is your lateral delt. You have 3 heads of the deltoid. And of course, inside the deltoid, you have your rotator cuff muscles. And you do innies and outies and stuff to target those. It's not bad. We're going to do the thing that I did last week, which was highly effective, and the week before that, which is timing my rest time to make sure I'm not waiting too long. So let's do that again. I'm going to give myself 1:15 just because this is new to me and I don't want to do too much too soon. All right. Let me watch this video real quick again, just to double check to make sure I'm doing it right. Pops it. He pops it at the top. Okay. All right, let's see here. Change the screen. Okay. So, Boxing Love 1 wants to know if I'm going to make some time to do some hitting the heavy bag today. You know what? After I'm finished doing my high volume stuff, depending on how I feel, I think I'll be okay. I'll hit the heavy bag a little bit, okay? I'll hit the heavy bag after I'm done with this stuff. But I want to make sure I get my volume in. All right? Let's do another set. The timer on. Okay. By the way, if you're curious, my hunting last Saturday, my goose hunting went well. It went okay. I got lucky, man. I got 2 flights of birds come overhead, and I missed a lot. My friend was there. He missed a lot, but at least I shot one. So I breasted him out. He's in the freezer now. I'll definitely be doing a cooking video on that, how to prepare wild Canadian goose. My timer went off again, so I got to do another set. I gotta find some. I put the timer on, right? Didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna find some reggaeton. We got some reggaeton playing. So what I want to do, is compare this exercise to what I would normally do, which is a rear delt fly, and see if I notice a difference. Because I'm not sure I'm in love with this exercise. Like I said, I'm in the first time doing it ever. I like trying different things, but at the same time, you got to find what works for you. I'm always dropping my phone, by the way, man. I cracked my phone like 3 times. I don't know. I'm not really a clumsy person. It's just I don't really care. For some reason, I don't care about my phone that much. One time I slammed my phone on the counter and I broke it out of anger. But that was probably stupid. Shouldn't have done that. All right, so let's do what I would normally do, which is a rear delt fly. A lot of people would for rear delt. Let's see. Okay, I noticed more of a burn there. Definitely more of a burn on that one. I might stick to that. I don't know, man. I like my exercise I'm used to. I don't know. Wait, put the timer on. All right, we'll do another set in a minute. Let me fix the Okay. By the way, I'm streaming on Rumble today, as well as YouTube and Twitch. I'm on a different category on Twitch today. I'm on talk shows and podcasts. I'm just curious if that makes a difference. I know that the fitness section doesn't get a whole lot of viewers, so I'm changing things up. I also want to be on Facebook Live soon, so we'll work that out too. So good job, man. You won your boxing match against your friend's brother. That's cool. I hear a duck. I hear a duck. Good job, man. Let's do another set. I'm getting 20s. Let me see in the mirror. The thing about rear delt is that it helps your width make you look wider, which if you're a single dude trying to attract the ladies, you want to look wider. It's almost like how guys are attracted to a wider hips on a girl. Well, girls like the wider shoulders. So if you can make them bigger just by exercising, why not do it? It's like a no-brainer. I don't have to worry about that because I'm married. But I'm just giving advice to you guys as to why you should work out and build up your rear delts. Did I set my timer? Damn it, I keep forgetting to set my timer. I'm starting to get burns toward the end of the rear fly. More burns than I would on the other exercise, so I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to experiment more with it later or next time. You know what I'm going to do in case you're, I don't know how long you've been checking out the show. I know Boxing Gloves 1 is probably a new listener, but some of the other guys, I usually do like topics and we discuss it in between sets. But now that I figured I'm hurting my gains to doing that because I'm not sticking to the timer, timed rest, I might do a separate show just with topics. And then the Saturday and Sunday shows will be just working out and hanging out and chatting. And that's basically it. And, we can talk about other stuff, but I don't have much time in between sets. So let's do another one. Definitely getting more burns doing this. We'll do some military press also. We'll do some face pulls maybe to get a little more emphasis on that. By the way, you can do these seated as well. I like seated too, but right now I'm standing up. Doesn't matter really. Now, I used to do calisthenics style. My feet on the wall like this, my hands down here, and then pressing like upside down push-ups with your head down, if you know what I mean. Those are really good, but again, because I'm doing the high volume style, I'm trying to lighten the weight, lighten the load, and doing that is like the max load because you're only doing your whole body weight, and I weigh like 215 right now. Probably a little less because I didn't weigh myself today, but that's why I'm doing this lighter, and it's a small muscle group. You don't need a ton of weight, so man, I keep forgetting to put the timer on. Damn it. Let me just do another set. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So I'm going to have to do some shorts eventually. I just don't have time, man. You should see how little time If you're a single guy out there right now, I want to tell you something. Use the time that you have, because you won't have the time that you have once you get married, once you have kids, once you have bills to pay. You'll have very little time. So that's why young guys have an advantage, a big advantage. Just you have no responsibilities. You have all the time in the world. But the problem is when you're young, most of these young guys, like even I did this, you squander your time, you waste your time. Like, it's the stupidest thing. Use the time that you have, build something, build a business, build something, whatever, something you're passionate about, and start young. If you start at a young age, because it takes a couple of years to get it off the ground. Like, I'm brand new doing this. I just started a month ago or two. I probably won't get much traction doing this until for another couple years. I would think maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years. So I'm gonna have to grind it out for a while on the limited time that I have to make this. I do want to build an audience. I don't make any money off of this. I'm gonna have a donate code on my thing. I don't really care right now. It's not how I make my money, but I'm just saying I would like to. My goal is to promote fitness, promote bodybuilding, promote good family values, and help the single guys out there, because there are too many single guys complaining about women these days, and they're not going to get married. They're MGTOW and all this stuff. I want to talk against that because I think that's stupid. And I also want to talk about Jesus, of course, and bring the gospel of Jesus Christ to a different audience that might not encounter it this way. See, I'm already falling into my old habits and I'm forgetting my timer. Let me do another set. Hey, oy. Boxing Glove One wants me to do some flexing. I'll do some flexing like this, but like I said, this is my fitness journey. This is like, I look at myself like this. I don't see I don't look that great. I would like to get more lean and all this stuff, but here's, like, if I do triceps, I'll turn around, do like back double bicep. I mean, I look okay. I don't look that great. I don't look like these Instagram guys or whatever, but like I said, this is my fitness journey. I'm trying to get back into shape. I'm in my 40s. I used to be a trainer years ago. I've been a health nut all my life. So here's what we'll do. Let's switch it up. We'll switch it up. We'll do some standing. Actually, we'll do it seated. Seated military press. We'll do a bunch of sets of that. Maybe some face pulls. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit. Let me bring this down. Okay. Let's do some military press. Timer. Don't forget the timer. Timer's on. And I guess I must have been getting viewers on X, because right now, since I got rid of X on the live stream, I just got Boxing Gloves 1. Hey, Boxing Gloves 1, are you checking it out via Twitch, or where were you checking it out from? Okay, we're just taking a little break right now. I'm just telling the rest time that the ducks are going to be quacking very soon. Yeah, I must have been getting some people on X, definitely. That's it. Do another set. Timer. I'm going by pumps. I'm not really going by number of sets right now, actually. I'm just going by how pumped I feel, how much I feel like I'm getting tightness right here in the muscles. I have to say, with the military press, I don't feel as much of a burn. That's because the weight is being kind of like distributed against the three heads of the delt, while you're not isolating as much. But I think after a couple of sets, I'll be able to get some good burns. I also lighten the weight, but it's okay. And some pumps. Okay. I didn't put my timer on. But I think in another couple seconds we'll do another set. Then we'll switch up the exercise. Okay, do it. Okay. I'm going to do some more rear delts because I like the feeling of those. The military press just doesn't isolate as much. We'll do standing. Trying to see how much pump I can get. Let's do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one more time what Jeff Cavalier said. See if that is a good exercise, but sorry, I'm using a live stream window as a to check my pump. We'll do another set in a minute. I'm not timing this one. I'm just going by about a minute and a half. got to the. I don't know how it got to the psych trance music. I'm gonna keep it on the reggaeton. Let's do another set. Okay. I'm feeling that at my rear delt. I'm gonna try Jeff Cavaliers one more time. I stopped relying on my timer and was using my internal clock to judge it. I should use the timer. Do another set. Yeah, you know what? I am feeling that. This dumbbell reverse row, he says it's called. So I'll try. I'm gonna do a few sets of this. I want to see if I can get a pump from this. I do feel it. Oh man. It's crazy. You should see the quads, man. From doing the quads the way I've been doing them past couple times, I've gotten tremendous size. I swear to you. You should try high volume like I'm doing. If you're looking to put size, like muscular size on your body, versus forget about the weight that you're lifting. Who cares about the number? If you want to put size on your legs, try the high volume stuff. I have put size on my legs in the matter of weeks. I swear to you. Maybe I'll do a flex for you later. You can see what I mean. Okay, let's do another set of this. What happened to the reggaeton, man? Take a rest. This time we'll time the rest. Damn, we've been working on an hour already. Jeez. You know what? I do feel it. I do feel it. Check that out. Rear delt right here. I do feel it. Jeff Cavalier, you're right, buddy. You're right. I do like this exercise. There's the timer. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Don't you roll away from me. On my unfinished basement, prone to leakage. So what happened with my playlist was it was so far down the playlist and it started going to like psych trance or whatever. So the reggaeton music was just done. But I'm liking the reggaeton music, more like Caribbean feel. I like it. Did I set the timer? Oh, damn it. Don't. This is called active rest. We're waiting. Waiting for the ducks. What instrument is that, man? I love that instrument. It's so beautiful. There's the duck. There we go. I'm thinking of getting the hang of this now. Jeff Cavalier, you're right, buddy. This is a good one. Good exercise. I like it. Little unconventional, but I like it. Come on, bro. Come on, 3 more. Let's see if the pumps are working. Yep. That's hitting the rear delt. That's hitting the rear delt, man. Definitely hitting the rear delts. Where's my timer? Anybody out there been to the Caribbean? This music makes me feel like I'm there, man. I've been to Nicaragua. I've been to Mexico. I've been to these places. They're absolutely gorgeous, if totally different than the United States. It's almost like a jungle paradise feel to it. Lots of different weird bugs and things that you've never seen before. But absolutely beautiful. But I won't go to Nicaragua anytime soon because it's still run by a communist dictator. But you can't have it all. But despite that fact, you always see these tourists from Europe all over Nicaragua just visiting, and they must be like, wow, I really want to live in a communist country. Why don't we visit Nicaragua and see what it's like? And then if you try to take a picture of the armed soldiers on the street corners and stuff, then they'll grab your camera and like break it under their feet. But that stuff doesn't get reported. But it's true. Let's do another set. Big difference between the way you hold your hands too on that exercise. If you hold them like a hammer curl style, it more emphasis on the rear delt. If you hold them like you're doing a fly, not really. So he's right about that. So the Athlete X, you're absolutely right. I give you a hand for a new rear delt exercise. That's great. You know what? I may just have to do the second exercise he recommends in that video, which is over there on the cable station. But we'll do that. Let me just see how my pump is. Oh, yeah, it's definitely hitting the targeting the rear delt. We'll do another set. Keep forgetting to put my timer on. Then we may switch it up. Well, this is a great exercise, though. So let me know what you guys want to see. Tomorrow, just as a heads up, we're doing calves and abs. Abs and calves. Or calves and abs. Abs and calves I like better. Abs first, calves second. Because the Sunday workout is going to be rotating between quads, hamstrings, and calves and abs. I think that's the best way to do it. Because calves on its own day doesn't make sense, but abs and calves, that makes a lot more sense, you know? Besides, I don't have abs in my routine right now, so adding it in is good. And the way my legs are sore, my quads are so sore after this type of high volume workout. I would swear to you, I was never been more sore. It's like 5 days of deadly soreness, followed by like a day or two of moderate soreness, to today, I can walk around without soreness, and I can walk down the steps like 2 at a time, like I normally would, instead of 1 at a time. It's I feel like I'm still gonna gain more size because, like, you know how they say after you build up to 0, you're in the negative when you work out. You build up to 0, now you go positive after 0. That's when you actually grow muscle. So let's do another set. Man. Okay. Just double check. Okay, we're at the cable station. We're gonna set it up here. Let's see now. Okay, guys. We're gonna try Athlean X's second exercise. This is tight corners here. Let me just look at this. right, let's try it. We will try this. He talks about bringing it up here. Let's not hit my mic. Like this. Like a high row. Let's make it a wider grip. Okay, do I feel that in my rear delt? Kind of, but let me double check the video. I want to see his form, how he uses this movement. I do feel it in my rear delt though. And when my looks pumps in the mirror, this weight is pretty good. So I'm gonna keep it on this weight. Let's try to see what happens. We gotta put the rest time on. Minute 15 seconds.
That is with an exercise you can actually do faster. That's actually good because it gives you a chance to not a growth split to increase that training efficiency with the rear delt easily. So
Okay, so you keep the leg towards the neck area.
It's the all-time greatest exercise for building bigger rear delts. Mostly because you can apply a much heavier stimulus to the rear delt that you don't often get. But you have to do it this way. And that is with a straight bar, a wide grip, and a high pull. Because when we do it in a typical fashion, with the elbows held close to our sides, we immediately shift the workload to the lats. And we can make this a big rear delt builder.
Okay, so that's how I'm gonna do it, guys. Like it sounds. I think Jeff Kettler is great. There's the timer. Let's try it. Let's try it. Now that I saw the form and stuff, let's see. Let's not hit my mic. I have to be honest, guys, I'm not crazy about this. I feel it more so in my forearms. Trying to do the form like he has it. It's not intuitive, I'll tell you that. It's not intuitive. Maybe after a lot of time doing this, I'll be able to get it right. But I'm gonna give it one more shot before I switch up the exercise to do some face pulls. Let's put the timer on and see if I can get this right. I don't want to feel it on my forearms. I'm trying to, maybe if I widen the grip a little bit. He looked like he had a narrower grip, but maybe if I widen the grip more. I felt it more on the first set actually before I watched this tutorial video. Okay. We'll see how it goes, you know? Anyway, say what's up, guys. Check out the chat. I'll be checking out the chat in a little bit, answering any questions. I'll be answering the phone if you want to call in, ask any questions, or share what you're doing in your routine. Maybe we could compare notes and see what your goals are. Are you bodybuilding to build more aesthetic muscle? Are you trying to get lean? Are you trying to lift weights on a deficit? What's your results? Call in the show 313-591-0290. There's the timer. Okay, let's try it again. Oh my God. Okay. My verdict is this can be a good exercise if it works for you. I'm never going to talk down an exercise that works for other people. If you get good burns and stuff, I'm not getting as good burns on this exercise as I was on the dumbbell one, which he recommended the first exercise. So that dumbbell exercise is fire, man. I would actually put it slightly above my go-to rear delt fly, standing rear delt and seated rear delt fly. I think the face pulls are also one of my favorite. I got to hit the face pulls today. I'm trying to get a lot of volume in, specifically on rear delt, but also some of the other heads of the deltoid. So let's move this bench out of the way, and we're going to, set up the cable station for face pulls. All right, where's my rope pull? My rope. Let's do some face pulls. Okay, this weight's not too bad. Again, what we're trying to do is we're going for high volume, so we're not trying to max out the weight. We're trying to get burns, trying to get high reps. So let's do it. As you do the face pull, you want to mentally isolate and focus on your rear delt. Okay. almost to the side of your face, just like that. Face pulls is an awkward exercise, I'm not gonna lie. But I think if you could see my grip was weakening as I was doing the set as time went on. So you wanna really try to emphasize and isolate those rear delts as much as possible, but the first set may not do it. It may take a couple sets to be able to, you know, force blood into that area. I don't know, every exercise slightly different part of the muscle, I think, also. So we're gonna hit it for couple more sets. Honestly, that first exercise that Athlete X was recommending is a fire exercise. I may just do some more of that too. But let's put the timer on for 1 minute 15 seconds, and we'll hit another set. Definitely feeling pumped. Okay, if you're just tuning in, I am an ex-personal trainer. Years ago I'm in my 40s now. This is my fitness journey, getting back in shape and kind of cataloging my experiences along the way. And, you know, hopefully I can give you some pointers along the way as I'm doing it, almost like a Group X class. If you've ever been to a Group X class before. This is my home gym. This is my little sanctuary. It makes it much easier to work out. I swear to you. It's like, especially I'm so limited on time because we have the newborn. I really barely can get any time away to do anything. So being able to not have to drive to the gym, drive back is really great. There goes the duck. Let's do another set. Okay. One more set of this. I'm not feeling it right now, especially compared to that first exercise that I did. Dumbbell reverse row doesn't really. They should come up with a better name for that. But I'm gonna go back to that after this because I was just getting better pumps, man. Even the rear delt fly, standing rear delt fly, seated rear delt fly, getting better pumps than this. This is okay. My favorite, and you get really good if you're at a commercial gym, like you got the cable flies and you're doing cable flies, reverse cable flies like that. That's a great exercise for rear delt, but unfortunately I can't do that here with this equipment that I have, but that's okay. Did I put the timer on? No, we're just gonna wait a couple seconds and do another set. One more set. Trying to get those rear delts. We're going to do some laterals too. Kind of hitting everything. Trying to do a high volume, because we're not hitting this shoulders for a month. See, this protocol is different than any other protocol that you've heard of, because it's geared toward the weekend warrior, the guy, 9-to-5 guy who doesn't have time, like myself, who can really only carve out a couple hours on the weekends to work out, and who wants to build muscle and look like a lean bodybuilder. That's the goal. And that's why I have to split up my body parts and have so much time in between workouts, because I haven't trained chest for a month. But at the same time, you could do a whole lot of volume and not have to worry too much, because you only have one more workout for the lower body on Sunday, and then you have a whole week of rest time before you hit it again. And I swear to you, I feel that this high volume stuff is really helping me build muscle. I should show you the quad development is crazy. I don't know if you could see that, but I feel like I gained more size on my quads in just the 2 workouts that I did in that style than other workouts I've done in the past. It's really amazing. So, all right, let's do another setup. Here, let's do it. To bandage it, man. We gotta go back to the other one that was working a lot better. We're gonna go back to it. We're going back. Let's do it. I should be more careful with my mic here. Ginger. Okay, let's do it. Damn, I get better burns with that. That's cool because you can see the rear delt from the back. You could actually see it go across into the trapezius. So if it's pumped, you'll see it pop out like that. That's this exercise, I swear. I'm glad I looked it up. So that's why you go to learn from other people, man. It's not learn from other people. Never done the exercise. Definitely worth it. Definitely targets the rear delts really well. Anyways, I saw someone in the chat actually say what's up. Lion of Judah. What's up, man? Thanks for the shout out there. You flash the Rumble sign. This is the first time I'm live streaming on Rumble. I'm curious as to anybody checking it out. I don't know. I have had bad luck with Rumble. I used to post to Rumble like 3 years ago before I did my live stream, just when I posted like regular videos and workout stuff. And then I stopped working out for a while again. This time that's not happening. I'm gonna stick to it. And the reason why I stopped working out, it's like I would go through spurts of wanting to work out and then working out, but then burning myself out. But also I was not sleeping at that time. So when you work out and you don't sleep, you're not going to get any gains, man. I have sleep apnea, so I had to get that treated first before I could actually sleep and recover and make gains again. Now I use a mouthpiece, which is called a mandibular advancement device. It helps my sleep apnea. I also have a sleep apnea CPAP machine, continuous positive air pressure machine, and that helps me to breathe in the middle of the night so I don't continuously not go into a deep sleep. So that's the purpose of it. And it's made such a huge difference, I swear. I don't know if it's because I have extra weight in my frame or if it's the fact that I have a naturally narrow airway, is what the doctor said. But either way, I definitely need this, and I'm so happy I was able to get it. I just wish that I would have gotten it a couple years ago, because I would have been feeling better and able to work out and just sleeping better, and just my health wouldn't have been as harmed. Think about not sleeping for 10 years. If you don't sleep for 10 years and you try to, that'll wear you down. That's literally what causes aging, I believe. So I feel that really was hurting me big time. Now that I'm sleeping again, I'm able to work out, I'm able to recover, I'm able to feel better, not overtrained. So it's really big. So let's do another set. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that rear delt is pumping. We'll do a few more of that. Do a few more of that. And then what we'll do is we'll try to another other exercise I like to do. We'll do one of these. Oh, like that. With the weight. I'll show you how it goes. Man, I killed a nasty spider the other day over here. It's just so dusty and messy around here. He was right over there. He was like this big. Which for a spider, that's pretty big, man. Like this big. I thought he was a tarantula when I saw him. So I killed him with a dumbbell. And he went splat. He's over there somewhere. I thought he was trying to make a home in my boxing mitts. Anyway, let's do another set. Done. Oh man, I think I'm done with the exercise. I feel my body's saying no more. I'm gonna do some of these that I was telling you about. Those really target the anterior deltoid. And then I'm trying to think if I should do some laterals too. I might do laterals, but I might just do it with a 10-pound fly weight, like a 10-pound plate, just the ones that you can hold in the middle with your hand. I might do that. Let me see. No, that's too heavy. Yeah, I'll just do it with the 10-pound. Look at this. You hold it like a plate, just like that. So like this. The thing about the shoulders is that they don't need a lot of weight to train them. You know, especially if you're doing it like I'm doing a high volume style, you don't need a lot of weight. Let's put the timer on. I'm gonna try to get the other one. The other one's over there. Oh. And we'll do flies too. Do flies like this. Let's alternate because it's boring doing one and honestly just doing sets and sets of one. Rather alternate. On everything, I recommend mind to muscle connection. Put your brain in the muscle that you're training. Just use the muscle to lift the weight. No help from your adrenal glands. No help from bouncing up and down on your joints and ligaments. No help from any other muscle group. You always want to just train the one muscle group you're training. That's it. Let's do a set. Ready? Here we go. I start a little early. You will be surprised when you drop the weight how much weight you were trying to do before, and you were assisting yourself using your CNS, central nervous system, and other things to do the weight, and it's counterproductive. You're actually shortchanging yourself, and by dropping the weight, it's all on that one muscle, and actually you get a much better workout because your body doesn't know how much weight it is. All your body knows is the resistance it feels. So you're doing a high volume routine like this, it doesn't matter if you're doing 10-pound plates like I'm doing here. So no sweat. Don't worry about it. Let's wait a minute, 15. Let's see how much of a pump I can get on my laterals. Oh. My rear delts are done. I want to get some laterals now. I only have about 15 minutes left though, so I don't have much time to work out. I do want to take a break to say, check out Jesus Lifts, the testimony book. It's free on my website. You don't have to pay a dime. I don't collect any donations for it. All you can do is just go to the website, frezgarcia.com/free-book, and just download it to your iPad, your iPhone, your computer. and just read it. You can print it out even. It's PDF format, print out. Also EPUB format, which is your digital ebook style format. There's the timer. Oh man, let's look at the pump. It's not bad. Check it out. Doesn't look as pumped on here. That kind of funny. Cameras do funny things. Did I set the timer? Nope. I'll just wait a few seconds and then do another set. There we go. Let's do it. I can use dumbbells too. I forgot. I have these too. I can use. I actually like that better. See, those are set up as 10s, so I could have done that. We'll do another set. Let me just put the timer on. What time is it? 10 minutes left. You know, it's funny about this type of high volume style workout. It almost becomes like conditioning, like almost like cardio in a way, especially with the timer. So I'm sweating profusely as I'm doing this. I don't know if you can see it, but I am. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Want a slight bend in the elbow as you do it. Look at my wrists. That's how you want to do it. Ugh. 12. I did it too early again. Oh well. Timer's on. If you're watching, I want to hear where you're watching from. Are you watching from Rumble? Are you watching from Twitch? Are you watching from YouTube? As far as I know, I don't even get anybody watching on YouTube. YouTube's supposed to be the best platform. I got more people watching on Twitch, and I think X, which I used to stream to X. X is not being streamed to right now. It's Rumble, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe you need more of a subscriber base before they actually promote your streams or whatever. I don't know. I'm supposed to wait for the duck. I'm raring to go. 10 seconds. There it is. Even the 10-pound weights will bust your butt, man, if you do it like this, high volume style. Jeez. Let's just make it a minute rest this time. We'll do abs tomorrow. I haven't done abs, but we'll do it tomorrow. Calves and abs tomorrow. I did have a high carb breakfast today. I think that's helping too. I think it's good to eat high carb around your workout, you know, as much as people are promoting the carnivore and stuff these days. I think that's just more expensive because your body converts the extra protein into carbs. It just, or into sugars at least, because your body needs the glycogen. So protein is not glycogen. So, I mean, even those old school bodybuilders, they recommend every third or fourth day doing a carb replenish. So I'm a believer in carbs, man. I eat carbs. You got to eat carbs, especially if you train like this. You train to build muscle. Okay. Uh, 5 minutes. What should we do in 5 minutes? What should we do in 5 minutes, huh? We probably have time for one or two more sets. Let's do we'll finish it out with the laterals. Notice I'm only able to get like 12 now. Let me stand up, actually. Okay. I'll do standing like that. I hit the mic. Ah. 10. Minute rest. Okay, we'll do another set. And a dance break. I'm waiting for the duck. There it is. Let's do it. Okay. Can't do it. That's it. That is it. It's all she wrote today, guys. We'll dance it out. Tomorrow is calves and abs. So join me tomorrow to do some calves and abs with me. You can come hang out. You could do the workout with me. I prefer doing the workout with me. And I want to see what your results are. If you want to jump on this Weekend Warrior program that I'm doing, this is something that I'm initiating. What's the right word? I'm doing this as a test or an experiment on myself first. But if you want to be in the early adopter group, then you could do it with me. But it's a body part split, but rather than doing a 3 or 4 day split like most guys do, this is for the guys who have no time. It's weekend workouts only, and they work out over the course of a month. They hit everything. So in the course of a month, you hit everything, all the different muscle groups. But it's a lot of rest time. But I'm finding that my body loves the extra rest time. The gains are the same. And of course, focusing on eating and counting calories during the week. And I'm actually going to start incorporating a Wednesday circuit where I do something for cardio or conditioning type circuit on Wednesdays. So that is the program. And the circuits, of course, it's a short workout, like a 15, 20-minute workout. But it's a short workout. And then the other workouts, you don't have to do 2 hours with me, of course. I'm just here chatting and hanging out. So that's probably makes it longer. But if you probably really stick to it, you could probably get it done in an hour, a little over an hour maybe, and do the high volume stuff. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get yoked. I want to see you guys get yoked, and I will see you.